What's the craziest way a neighbor demanded you remove your security camera because it could see their yard? I installed 2 security cameras last month because crime in our area had been getting worse. Cars broken into, packages stolen, the usual suburban nightmare fuel. So I mounted 2 cameras. One facing my driveway, one covering my front door and porch, both angled directly at my property. Nothing fancy, nothing invasive, just me trying not to wake up to a drained bank account and a missing catalytic converter. Everything was fine for exactly 6 days. Then my neighbor Angela knocked on my door holding a printed screenshot of her own backyard, taken from her phone, and she goes, "We need to talk about your surveillance system." I blink. My what? Your cameras. They're pointing at my yard. I step outside and look up at my cameras. Both are angled at my driveway and front door. You'd have to be a gymnast with a telescope to even see her yard from that angle. Angela, they're not pointing at your yard. They're facing my house. She shakes her head like I just lied about the moon landing. I can feel them watching me. Feel them? They're cameras, not sentient beings. They don't have opinions about your garden. She crosses her arms. Well, I don't consent to being filmed. You're not being filmed. You'd have to literally stand in my driveway to show up. She squints at me like I'm hiding state secret. How do I know that? Because physics? She's not having it. Pulls out her phone, opens her notes app, and starts reading. Yes, reading. A list of complaints she typed up. 1. Invasion of privacy. 2. Emotional distress. 3. Potential resale value impact on my home. I'm standing there in Crocs and yesterday's hoodie being lectured like I'm running a CIA black site. Angela, I'm not spying on you. I'm protecting my stuff. Then why are they so high quality? Because I didn't buy them from a cereal box? She huffs. I'm filing a complaint with the HOA. Of course she is. 2 days later, I get an email. The HOA wants a camera mediation meeting. I show up. Angela's already there with a poster board. An actual poster board, with printed Google Maps screenshots, red circles, and arrows pointing at my house like I'm harboring government drones. The HOA president looks exhausted. Angela claims your cameras are surveilling her yard. I pull up my phone, open the camera app, and show them the live feed. This is my driveway. This is my front door. Where's her yard? She jabs a finger at the screen. There, in the corner. That's my fence. It's literally 2 pixels. Angela, that's a shadow. It's an invasion of my privacy. The president sighs. Technically, if the cameras are on your property and pointing at your property, there's no violation. Angela stands up like she's about to storm out of a courtroom drama. Fine, but I'm putting up a privacy fence, okay? 3 weeks later, she builds a fence. Not a normal fence, a spite fence. 10 feet tall, painted neon yellow, with a sign facing my house that says, "Smile, you're not on camera." Now every time I pull into my driveway, I'm greeted by a passive-aggressive yellow wall that looks like a cautionary art installation. But here's the kicker. Last week, someone broke into her car. Guess who knocked on my door asking if my cameras caught anything? I checked the footage. They did. I watched the whole thing. Watched the guy smash her window, grab her gym bag, and sprint off. I looked at Angela. "Want me to send you the footage?" She paused, then whispered, "Yes, I sent it." She filed a police report using my camera footage. Never apologized. Never acknowledged the irony. But last week, I noticed she installed her own camera, pointed directly at her driveway. I didn't say a word. Just gave her a little wave as I walked to my car.